permits and trying your damnedest to stay calm about it when you're not making any money. We had a guy that was pulling us the exact same load I was pulling with that works with my company as well, and um, he left out to go to New Jersey before I did from West Virginia, and I don't know exactly what happened because I wasn't there, but the gist of it is he hit two bridges and totaled and flipped over. I'm not gonna say totaled and flipped over the trailer with the load on it, and the trailer was still connected to the truck by the chains when it broke the fifth wheel ball out of the back of the truck bed. Um, he is in limbo up there. They won't let him. The insurance adjusters or the people have the uh, that have the they towed the truck. They won't let him get in it. But usually that's how it works until you have your money. They're not going to give you anything, any kind of access to anything. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man. And I mean, I've been thinking and contemplating all night long about maybe I should quit this company and go with someone else, or just leave this load here and just go back home to Mississippi. And I thought about the emotional content with it, and I was asking myself, don't let um, what's it called, temporary emotions make permanent decisions, I guess you could say. And right now, I mean, I'm I'm in okay spirits. It's been hard. It's not gonna lie. It's been hard. I was out of trucking for a while, and when you're getting back in, it's like any truck driver. You expect to be paid every Friday or Thursday or however your company may or may not work. And because I haven't technically delivered my load, I haven't received a paycheck. So I've been living off of my savings pretty much, and that's starting to dwindle. It's expensive when you are literally living in a place where you can't buy food, you can't cook for yourself like you want, or and I mean, it's little things, I could go and buy a grill, and I've been contemplating on doing that too. But for the present moment, it's like I don't know if I'm going or coming, man. I'm living in West Virginia. The food is not what I expected it to be. They don't have any soul food. I'm from Mississippi, so I want some good soul food, and what I've received has been bland and very it just doesn't have any real flavor to it. No heart, no soul in the food itself. It's just I cooked dumplings today and I'm gonna serve it to the people, but it doesn't taste like my mom's dumplings or anywhere else that I've ate dumplings at. I don't even eat dumplings, but the point what I'm saying is this: it's a restaurant across the street, and I had a soup of the day, and I literally bought a baked potatoes called a pick two deal or whatever, and that cost me almost $14 to eat the soup of the day and a baked potato. And I didn't understand in my mind, why is this so expensive? And then I happened to talk to a lady she just happens to be a lady of color, because it's not very white black people up in West Virginia. I can honestly tell you that right now. Charleston, West Virginia is a very white place. And don't get me wrong, I love white people, but it's just, sometimes you like to see people that look like you. And she told me that West Virginia, the money in West Virginia is kind of, in this part of West Virginia, it's very white. The businesses, the houses, the cost of living is a little bit higher here. And she was like, baby, you will go into a regular restaurant and eat, and you'll have to spend almost $20 just to eat a good meal. And I'm like, gosh, man, like it doesn't make any sense. I don't see how this happens, man. But to get back on point, yeah, I'm here. I showed you guys my my load here. I'm in my truck at the moment. Show you guys my load. You see that right there in front of me right here? There, that right there. That's my load. It's 15 foot 8 inches. And that's the restaurant I was talking about, right across the street there. Yeah. High as fuck. Very, very high. Very expensive. It's a Harding Family Restaurant. Very expensive. And then that's a pizza place across the street over there. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yeah. That pizza place right there, it's decent. For about $8, you can get a foot long sub from them, and it's actually pretty good food. That's okay, but hell, you don't want to eat pizza every single day. You get what I'm saying? And that's all they have where I am here. So it's kind of mind numbing, I guess you could say. But it is what it is. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I'm hoping that things change and that eventually over the weekend comes back and we will be able to know what's going on, man, with the pilot car, getting us what we need to be, getting a survey, getting another permit for the states that we have to go through. If I have to take this load back, I need permits for every state I go through, or if I go forward, I need permits for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and another one for West Virginia to travel with this load. And what some people don't realize is that none of this is like a 20-minute process. It might be a 10-hour process. It could be a 3-day process. Might be a week or 2-week process. This depends on how fast the state that you're in or the current state you're going into is going to approve the submission form that you make for the permit. And everything has to be in order, and the survey routes have to be on point, because if you get someone that does you a bad survey, you've pretty much paying them to lead you down the wrong path, and it ends up with wrecking a vehicle, like what happened with the other driver. So yeah, it's just a stressful. It's very stressful right now, and we're just trying to. I'm just trying to hold my composure and keep my confidence that things will work the way I want them to. But you guys, let me know. Comment, subscribe, like, hit that little bell. You guys can hit me up at fortify_1000 at Instagram. Again, that's fortify_1000 at Instagram. This is my very first video, so give me a shout out. Tell me what you would do if you've ever been in this situation, and if you hot shot, where, shout out, tell me where you're coming from, where you're going. I'd like to see some feedback from you guys. Again, this is my first video, and I hope to get better with this. So just let me know if I gave you anything that you could relate to, and hit me back up. Again, my Instagram is fortify_1000 at Instagram. You can send me a message or whatever, and we can talk. What I'm saying, you can give me an advice. I'm open to all advice and all comments. All right, guys. Again, this is Alexander the Great, aka Fortify_1000, aka Thomas the Wheel. So hit me back up. Let me know. See you guys later. Peace.